William A. Cohen, A Class with Drucker, The Lost Lessons of the World's Greatest Management Teacher. Welcome to the exciting and thought-provoking world of management lessons from Dr. Peter Drucker. In A Class with Drucker, author William A. Cohen provides valuable insight by sharing the learnings and experiences from Drucker's classes at Claremont Graduate School. From understanding the necessity of change, breaking free from assumptions and groupthink, to marketing strategies and ethical considerations in a global environment, this book illuminates the essential principles that Drucker wanted his students to grasp and apply creatively in their careers as managers. Get ready to explore Drucker's wisdom and learn how to develop your own unique management style.
Peter Drucker, the classroom teacher. Peter Drucker, a respected management theorist, consultant, and author, was also an exceptional teacher. Despite having large classes of 50 to 60 students at Claremont Graduate School, his dynamic teaching style allowed for lively interchanges and unique directions for each class. Drucker believed that the corporation was his laboratory and often evaluated new ideas and explored unorthodox opinions. He encouraged his students to apply core principles creatively instead of following formulae or precepts by rote. Drucker's students valued his classes for the great value in what he had to say, and his influence is still felt by many today. Despite his exemplary career, Drucker's rough-and-tumble debates in the classroom often revealed unpublished insights not found in his formal writing. Challenging common assumptions. Questioning common knowledge and assumptions is crucial in avoiding failure in leadership. Outdated assumptions and groupthink are sources of error that hinder progress and success. Peter Drucker advocates for constant examination of evidence and goals to prevent groupthink. Drucker recommends 4 steps to increase self-assurance and confidence. These include becoming the expert, broadening your expertise, using positive mental imagery, and acting with confidence. Faking it until you make it works because your actions affect your feelings. As a leader, your routine should include questioning assumptions to avoid common pitfalls and increase progress. Embrace change. Inevitable change can come from any direction. Focus on realistic possibilities, find out why your sales go up or down, connect the dots, and be systematic in your decisions. When you've decided on a new direction, be bold and adopt fresh ideas and radical methods to succeed. Don't cling too long to what worked in the past, but don't change for change's sake. Strategic principles for success. Peter Drucker endorsed principles-based consulting over directive consulting. He equipped his clients with guidelines and allowed them to make their own choices. To tackle a problem, identify your areas of ignorance, research thoroughly, brainstorm, and make a decision. Solve problems by creating solutions instead of relying on assumptions. Success comes not from following a traditional path, but from the ability to adapt to new and unexpected situations. Be forward-thinking, create your own future, and be prepared to change directions at any moment. Overcoming fear of job termination. American workers have at-will employment, but focusing on the fear of getting fired can increase the likelihood of it happening. Instead, individuals should face their fear and move forward. Professionals should always keep their resume updated and avoid writing it after job termination as it does not communicate a positive story. Marketing versus sales. Marketing is a broader and strategic concept compared to sales, which is more tactical. Understanding customers' needs and desires is an essential part of marketing. Even with the perfect product, sales tactics are necessary for consumers to appreciate it. According to Drucker, sales and marketing are often at odds, and successful sales cannot compensate for poor marketing strategies. Ethics and negotiations across borders. Negotiating across borders can be a delicate process, especially when it comes to ethics and legality. What may be considered immoral in one country could be a commonly accepted practice in another. Thus, it's essential to recognize that your values might not be applicable globally. Peter Drucker suggests that when negotiating, always start with the principle of doing no harm while staying within legal boundaries. It's vital to respect cultural and ethical differences, and never assume that what works in your country will work elsewhere. Strategic planning for success. To ensure future success, it is essential to analyze your situation, determine where you want to go, and formulate a strategy that aligns with your goals. This requires setting benchmarks and goals, assessing your opportunities and threats accurately, and deciding which markets to compete in and how to do so effectively. Using clarity and good judgment is crucial for making informed decisions and building on your successes. By following these steps, you can create a solid strategic plan that sets your organization up for long-term success. Drucker's idea of executive pay. Peter Drucker, a management guru, believed that paying lavish salaries to executives was not beneficial for companies. He argued that the idea that big paychecks were necessary to attract top talent in a free market economy was pure hogwash. Drucker cited examples of high-paid CEOs who performed poorly as proof. He admired Avis CEO Robert Townsend's refusal of a pay increase and supported his belief that a top executive's pay should remain reasonable. Drucker thought that everyone, including stockholders, should make decisions based on what is best for the organization as a whole. Effective leadership. To be an effective leader, you need to understand and respect those you lead, according to Drucker. This means scheduling activities that bring you and your employees together, whether for work or charity, but also attending external social functions. During these interactions, it's important to be relaxed, friendly, and listen more than you talk. Leaders must come across as coaches, not inspectors, and help those who need it. Lastly, ensure that everyone understands the organization's mission and strategy. If people see you respect and understand them, they will be loyal and hardworking. Drucker's endless capacity. According to Drucker, people are not bound by limits. They have the ability to exercise creativity in handling complex situations. It's human sacrifice to make hasty decisions without considering alternative solutions. Drucker goes against the commonly accepted Peter principle that states people are promoted to a level of incompetence. Instead, managers can regain control in tough situations with a little aid. Finally, new situations give them a fresh perspective to exercise their creativity. Drucker on leadership and technology. Drucker admired the military's focus on leadership and constant training. He believed that tried-and-true methods should adapt to fit current situations. Drucker wanted to automate the gathering and presentation of reliable information so managers could focus on the creative aspects of their jobs. He never intended to replace managers with automated decision-makers but instead aimed to build a tool to track all factors affecting a business. Drucker's proposed management control panel resembles modern enterprise resource planning programs but was more sophisticated. Drucker's management principles. In his teachings, Drucker emphasized the importance of not blindly applying management principles but instead being prepared with multiple alternatives and taking risks. He stressed simplicity, the significance of good timing, and doing things in the appropriate order. Engaging knowledge workers. To avoid failure, knowledge workers should be given interesting work and opportunities for creativity and skill development, rather than being treated as mere cogs in a machine. While competitive salaries are essential, they are not the primary motivator for workers, who value engaging work environments. The principles of self-development for managers. Drucker discusses the importance of continuous self-development for managers, emphasizing the need to read widely, learn new ideas, and sharpen business skills. He believes that in a dynamic reality, managers must remain adaptable and flexible while keeping their commitments. Drucker encourages managers to focus on developing their strengths and making their weaknesses insignificant. Taking risks and asking oneself the question, "What business am I in?" truthfully are also critical components to achieving goals.
As we wrap up our journey through A Class with Drucker, we can see that legendary management teacher, Peter Drucker, offered many invaluable lessons for anyone looking to excel in the world of management. By embracing creative problem-solving, breaking away from conventional thinking, staying agile in the face of changing dynamics, and always focusing on human-centric leadership. His teachings are timeless and continue to be relevant in today's ever-evolving landscape. Use these takeaways to become a more effective manager, equipped with a unique style that is rooted in a fundamental understanding of the human capacity for adaptability, resilience, and innovation.